having a bit of a scuffed start, but I didn't announce this stream or anything, so I am just taking this as complete practice. Basically, I'm trying to simulcast today, so I'm trying to stream on both Twitch and YouTube. I think YouTube is the most successful one right now. I'm not very used to Twitch. There we go, just plugging my tablet in. Yeah, I'm not very used to Twitch. And I'm trying to log in because I'm doing it through like a whatchamacallit, a restreamy kind of a thingy. It's called restream.io, hashtag not spawn. And on Twitch it's still saying that I am playing Persona, because that's the last time I tried to stream on Twitch was I was playing Persona. So I am slightly like, oh god, what am I doing? So I'm just trying to figure out Twitch so I can say I'm doing art and stuff. Oh, I see where I've gone wrong. I'm trying to log in on my Twitch on here, so you'll get some nice keyboard ASMR, if nothing else. There we go. Okay, cool. I'm figuring stuff out on the fly. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, this is very stressful for me right now. I mean, it's not that stressful. Anyway, I am not expecting any viewers at all for this, so I feel like I can just relax. But anyway, we're doing more art today. We're doing more art. We're finishing off the thing I started the other stream, which is kind of like a chibi version of me for like stream alerts and stuff, I think. And then maybe we'll move on to a ref sheet, so you'll get a little first-hand look at what I've decided to do for my full design. So we'll be doing the frisore designs, and that'll be fun. Sorry, I'm just logging into my Twitch now so I can sort out, so I don't get any people like, why are you not streaming Persona when you're saying you're streaming Persona? That's messed up, man. You know, I don't wanna stream under false pretenses. Oh, I keep getting my Twitch my Twitch username the wrong way around, because I do the Japanese last name first name for my account, my Gmail, but for my for my Twitch I do it the opposite way, the Western way. Okay, we're nearly there, and then we can finally start doing some art as I wanted to this whole time. Okay. I am. Oh, also, I'm really sorry about any weirdness with the comments and stuff. I'm still really figuring this out. Okay, yeah. See, I moved really close to the whatchamacallit, the screen, because I was like, oh, did someone leave me a message already? And I didn't see, and no, it was just restream.io saying, this is where your messages will appear. Okay, I'm nearly done now, and then we can like get started. Okay, I fixed it. I fixed Twitch. It's only been 10 minutes into the stream and I have fixed it. Good job, me. I almost don't trust Restream to show me any comments and stuff, so I might have the YouTube open as well. I don't know. Wait, is that even okay? Okay, I got really concerned then. I was like, is this not streaming at all? It's streaming. That's good. Also, you might notice some changes with my chat box, and that's because I'm using the Simul stream thingy to like squish all the messages from Twitch and YouTube together, if there are any at all, this stream. I don't know, it was very spontaneous, but I kind of wanted to do something today anyway, because I said I was gonna do a stream yesterday and I couldn't because my work sucks and they called me in and I was very sad. But on the bright side, I had wanpaku sando for dinner and that was very good and tasty. Wanpaku is like a huge monster sandwich of like many fillings and it's really delicious. So I had it on homemade shokupan bread and chicken katsu and tsukemono and all sorts of delicious things. It was very nice, very good times for me. Anyway, let's go and do some art. I'm so glad there's not many people here, or no one here actually, because stressful. It's the first time I've used this program, yeah, so it's kind of scuffed, but hey ho. Anyway, yes. So this is where we left off last time. We haven't done any shading at all, basically. I've taken the shading off the hakama as well because I don't know. I think it's because I'm using a different computer than I usually would for my art. Usually I do it on a MacBook laptop kind of a thing. But I really didn't like how the shading looks on other monitors. On this one, the shading on the hakama, I say shading, I've done a slight gradient on them. Yeah, the shoes and that seem a lot brighter on this monitor, and then I looked at it on my laptop and it was so dark. So I'm probably gonna take that off and redo that completely. And actually, I might open up my new color reference in a second. But yeah, this is what we're working with. I think I'm going to, in this stream, completely redo the oh my gosh, I'm losing my words today. The hair shading, that's what we were looking for. But yeah, this is what we're working with. And then if I get that done and I feel like still kind of doing some more art, I might work on my character reference sheets, because I really do need to get those done. And I do not. Anyway, hair shading. Yes, let's just, oh no. That's looking quite cursed actually. Cursed, very cursed. Polygon. That is the eye pupils. This is where I should be naming my layers, but I have not. Okay. Where are we at? Oh no, that's cursed as well. Okay, yep. We kill. Yeah, I'm gonna just put them in another folder and just like have them as previous hair shading, and it can live up there. Previous hair shading. Because if I do a really bad job of this, then it's fine. I can just delete all those layers and start again with these. Yes. And it will be just fine. Thank you very much. Okay. Hair shading. I find shading in general really quite difficult, actually. Yeah, I'm not very good at it. I said in my last stream, but I made my model's hair look like it was made of metal, and it wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look. So I'm gonna still my nice inky brush. Pressure sensitivity seems to be working. Let's ignore that I ever said that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be a little bit more sparing this time with the black shading, this style of shading. Oopsie. And this is our light source again, just so I remember for myself. We'll make him into a number 9 again for the sake of continuity. There we go. There we go. Anyway, yeah, so I guess I've been doing a lot of Zatsudani kind of streams recently, but I've been so burnt out that they kind of feel like the best streams to do for me right now. Though I did want to do more Ori. I liked that game a lot, even if it did get me slightly tilted. But yeah, I mean, I should probably just pick up Persona again, because I quite like, you know, RPG, that kind of thing. Obviously, it's in my Twitter bio. My Twitter bio. How could I not? But yeah, I can't deal with stressful games right now. I don't know how much people like to watch. Oh, hello, JS. Yeah, I'm trying to multi-stream. I don't know how well it's going, honestly. I know what, I think I need to move on OBS. I need to change my chat box to a different place so I can actually see when people like reply. But yeah, I'm trying to multi-stream today. And I'm finding it a little bit, well, not stressful, but it's a learning curve is what I'll say. Yeah. It's gone a lot better than the last time because this is kind of a spontaneous stream, so I didn't even set up like an event like I would usually do on Twitter and YouTube and stuff. But yeah, when I tried last time, I tried to set up like well, you know, so I could post it and be like, hey, come to my stream, guys, and it didn't go very well. Yeah. Because, I don't know, it really struggled to connect to YouTube. Like, Twitch was fine, and I was awkwardly streaming on Twitch for about 20 minutes trying to, like, troubleshoot the YouTube side. And then I think I gave up, actually. And then I didn't touch it for, like, 6 or 7 months. Oh, it looks like, JS, your messages aren't showing on my screen. That's really strange. Yeah, they aren't showing. Oh no. This is going really well. Anyway, JS said, hello Momo. Oh, what's up with your chat thing? Are you multi-streaming? Oh god. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about that, honestly. Maybe I should just... I don't know, I've only got 2 viewers on Twitch, I guess, so maybe I should just stick my YouTube chatbot up again. Chatbox. Oh, you can see them on the stream? Okay, good. Because when I look at OBS, it just has it just has restream.io being like, this is where your messages will be displayed. So that's good. Oh, thank you for putting an end to my suffering very quickly. That's very kind of you. I can't even remember. Oh, I was just talking about what a disaster restream was for me last time. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this will be a regular thing. I just kind of wanted to try it out because I know a lot of people stream on Twitch. And I figured I should probably give it a go again, you know, after not touching it for 6 months or however long. I think it was 6 months. It was a while. Oh, shoot. Yeah, as you can probably tell, I don't really know how to colour. Or shade. Colouring's fine, it's the shading part, the rendering that I'm really bad at. So I'm sure this will be horrible for any actual artists to watch. Yeah, like what am I doing here? I don't really know. I'll redo that section. But yeah. Oh. Yeah, what was I talking about before restream? Not a lot really, actually. I don't actually have a lot fresh to share. I mean, I've started working on my reference sheet, which is fun. She is very scuffed up. I meant to post a picture of her face last night on Twitter, and I didn't, but I wish I had. But I was finishing it at like, well, not finishing it, I was working on it at about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I was like, I need to go to bed. This is too much. I need to go to bed. I'm not even a NEET. Like, I have to stay on kind of a schedule for work, even though I work odd hours. And it wasn't going very well. So that was fun. Look at me saying I was gonna use like less of the dark highlight, and I'm just using it everywhere. But I'll smudge it out in post. It's fine. We'll smudge it out in post. That's how real artists do it, right? Although I do want to get good at art. I think this kind of thing would be really fun to do as like a commission kind of a thing. Or even just as gifts, to be honest. And I'm a long way from doing anything as commission, honestly. There we go. Wow, look at those curves. Incredible. Yeah, I'll smudge this out and we'll see how it looks. Oh man. Yeah, I find the shading the curls a little tricky as well, honestly. But I quite like using this brush. It's just like a preset brush because I haven't got around to downloading any fun Photoshop brushes yet. And I feel like, weirdly enough, there's less of a market for them these days, with lots of people moving onto stuff like Procreate. I remember when I used to use Paint Tool Sci back in the day, there used to be quite a few for that, but I was never like savvy enough to know how to download them. Because I'm baby. But that's kind of just me in general. I remember I desperately wanted, when I was younger, to download Sims mods, like Sims 2 mods and stuff, and I never worked out how to like put them in the game. Like, I could barely use the Sims 2, like, because they used to have a marketplace, right, where you could use your real money to buy pixels. And I desperately wanted some builds on there, and I had like some Sims points that you get for signing up, and I had just enough to buy like, I think it was like a bakery build, because I was obsessed with that in like the Sims 2, what's it called, like the go to work one, business, open for business, that's it. And I tried so hard to get that downloaded and on my computer, because I bought it with like the Sims points that I got, and it wouldn't load, but it still took my like payment, and I was so sad that I couldn't get it to work for me, and I just couldn't troubleshoot it at all. And I have a brother who's good at like technology and games and microtransactions. That's why I kind of like started watching games and like trying out a few, was because he played a lot of games, like a lot of RPGs and JRPGs and stuff, right? So he wasn't around then, so he couldn't even troubleshoot that for me. And I was very sad. I don't think I ever got it to work in the end, actually. Speaking of which, I don't think I ever actually figured it out. Childhood trauma, am I right? But yeah, I couldn't even get the, like modding community stuff to work. Like, I wanted the UFO cars and stuff. Some people like got the game models for like the UFOs that abducted the Sims. I couldn't even download those when they were a thing to that people used to like. Oh, I'm losing my words. I couldn't even get them to work. Like the modded versions for Sims to use as transport. I just couldn't. I was so sad. Yeah, I remember downloading so much Sims stuff, and I couldn't. Just don't have the talent, really. Don't have the Sims talent. Yeah, no, that looks like ass. Oh no, guys, I think I've think I've messed it up. I think that not 10 minutes into the actual drawing portion of the stream, I fucked it. Excuse my French, but I'm disappointed in myself. Oh yeah, I should have, well, I was going to do this, and then I couldn't, I forgot. I say I couldn't, I literally forgot, yeah. But I was gonna look up how some professional or better artists than me, I suppose, render their pieces, like rendering like shading and stuff, right? Oh, that looks bad. And I forgot to look it up in between now and my stream, but I don't want it to look like a crappy, like, I don't know, like how to draw anime looking ass, you know what I mean? You know those, do you remember those books from back in the day? Of, and it was like how to draw a manga, and like the characters were like, oh god, let me go up here and kind of draw it. It's just gonna look like mine though is the thing, but they were like so angular, like Dorito chinned, and they all had like the Sailor Moon kind of 90s anime, like very pointy. Me if I were a 90s how to draw anime book. Oh, and they all had really pointy hair as well. Ooh, let me drag it down so I can draw the pointy hair. Oh no, I've just dragged, well, you know, it's no great loss actually. I'm just probably gonna delete this later and redo it. And then they all had like Taya from Yu-Gi-Oh hair, or whatever she's called in like the Japanese version. I don't know, I only ever watched like the dub when I was a kid. Actually recently, with being home for like the Panettone, I rewatched like the first 50 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Jewel Monsters, and it was so good. Oh, sorry, I'm like punching my phone. Yeah, they used to all look like this. This is my rendition of how to draw anime. How to draw anime by me. You should join my Fiverr course. Hello, GJ. Yes, Dorito Chin is a new OC. It's my OC, Faya from Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! OC. Do not steal, okay? Don't steal. Oh god, there used to be, okay, the story behind the antenna I just drew then. My friend used to read this manga, I think it was actually like, oh god, like a yaoi manga, because my friend was into that. Sorry, I'm outing her, but it's fine, she'll never watch this. Literally no one knows who I am. Oh, like that I stream. But, yeah, she... It's called Eerie Query, which is hilarious, by the way. And there was a character, we called him Travis, because he looked like someone in our school, and he had, say this is Travis, Dorito Chin Travis. But he had hair like this. Like, it was horrible. They looked like anteater. It looked like antennae. It's horrible. Oh, let me Control-Z him away. Oh, that's one too many. Anyway, this is the state of the stream so far. This is how scuffed I'm feeling. She can stay. She can stay. Yeah, Anyway, let's forget my original OC, do not steal. Speaking of which, I was talking to someone the other day, and I remembered this YouTube video from at least 10 years ago, and it was about this dude's, I mean, it was like a joke from like, I think Newgrounds probably, but it was someone's original OC, Do Not Steal, called Blahnik. Blahnik. Oops, shoot. His name's Blahnik. Oh, did I just draw on her? Nope. Cool. Oh god. Okay. I'm slightly tilted. You shouldn't really be getting tilted from drawing, to be honest. But as we established, I'm not a natural at drawing, and I'm very new to it still. Yeah, I didn't even do my disclaimer at the start because I was so like tilted from whatchamacallit, from the restream thing. But yeah, I'm not a very good artist, as you can tell. I can do line art okay, and okay is pushing it, but you know, colouring, shading, that kind of thing, we're really pushing it here, folks. We're really pushing it. But I'm going to try and get good this year. I can't believe I thought I could draw my own VTuber model, quite honestly. What was I thinking about? What in the God complex? Well, it wasn't that. It was just because I don't want to spend money. I am cheap. But I have done now. Or I will be doing anyway. So, yeah, VTuber model potentially in the works now. Which is nice. Because, I've been streaming on and off since last July now. Which is... Well, cumulatively, I think it's probably 4 months of streaming actually, because I did take my hiatus for a while. Oh, thanks. I really don't think this is very much a fluke, is what I'll say. Like, I'll say, oh, thank you. I'm hyped for Model 2. Yeah. I say I'm not good because a lot of my friends are a lot better than I am. They can make their drawings look like alive, I guess. Whereas I feel like this is the first one I've made that isn't just like a blank face, if you get what I mean. Like, their drawings have like personality, I would say. I guess my perspective is slightly skewed because when you follow a bunch of really good artists on Twitter and whatnot that make it look so easy, it's easy to get swept away in it, I guess. But yeah, actually, speaking of model, if I ever finish this on stream, I am thinking I will keep doing my reference sheet. I don't know if you were listening before or like when you joined, but I mentioned it very briefly. But yeah, I'll be potentially starting to finish that off. I've kind of got the basics down, like the basic silhouette and the colours down, kind of like this actually. But what's difficult is that it's gonna be, so this is a furusore here, and this is a hakama set here, and it's kind of difficult because they're traditional Japanese clothing. I kind of want to do some really nice designs for them, but then obviously I'm limited by what I can draw and that kind of thing, and I don't even know where to start with it, if I'm honest. Oh no, we've got Russian spammers back. When will they leave me alone? Go and bother someone who's actually big. Man. I don't know, I think they must just have like a search for whoever is like live streaming currently. I don't know how else they would find me, 'cause obviously I'm not super big. Ugh. Oh man, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna attempt to smudge this out and see how it looks, I think. Russian homies. Yes, Russian homies. Get me on the front page, please. Work smarter, not harder. If only it worked that way. Do something like that. Okay, that's like slightly more what I was imagining slightly. Oh god. I didn't switch back to the smudging tool when I was thinking of smudging. Oh, if the screen glitches at all, it's just a weird thing that Photoshop does for some reason. I did look it up before, and it's a weird quirk of the program because of something running in the background of it. I think it can make screen capture weird sometimes. But I mean, this is kind of what I'm going for. It's not great. Oh no. Yeah, it's weird. Photoshop's weird, man. Like, I can't even do like a game capture kind of thing, or not game capture, but it's on OBS. There's different capture modes you can do, and it hates all of them basically. It even hates the only one that is possible to use with it. Sounds about right, Adobe. Sounds about right. Okay. Okay, I mean, that's something. Yeah, I definitely should have done some more research into drawing. Well, shading. Oop, there we go. Oh no, I didn't draw my light source again. I mean, I don't even know why I need it. It's a nice sun. Very cute. Oh, what have I done recently? I've been working a lot on behind the scenes stuff, actually. Like, drawing out some assets and whatnot, which has been really fun. It's kind of why the stream started a little bit later. I would have started it 2 or 3 hours ago, but I got carried away. It's my new banners, actually. I've uploaded them on Twitter and YouTube and Twitch, all 3, the big 3. I'm pretty happy with them, actually. I've kind of had them on the burner since October, I'd say, even during my time off. But I was like, oh, I kind of want to do like a big bumper reveal. Oh, that would be awful without my pop thingy. Yeah, I want to do like a big reveal of, like, you know, new model, new assets, new BGM, new everything, right? But then I kind of thought to myself recently, well, the lack of finesse on everything I have at the moment, surely that's going to put some people off sticking around, because it's, you know, I say it's a bit amateurish. I am amateur. There's no getting around that. But I want it to, oops, so like just a little bit more polished. So I just uploaded them, and I was like, okay, it's time, you know. So that's that. That's the story behind that. But there's a shooting star on it, and my god, that took my every single last brain cell ever to complete. Because at first I was like, oh, I'll do it with the pen tool on Photoshop, even though I hate, what the heck? Even though I hate the pen tool, because it just looks nicer. And then I was trying to do it with that for a while, and then I was like, this is just hideous. Why am I doing this to myself? So just use the line tool. It took forever though. I don't know why, but it was really hard to get the proportions looking nice with the tail. I always knew there was going to be like stars involved, but obviously it's my whole shtick, right? But it was just going to be a bunch of stars, and then I thought, oh, that looks a bit like busy. Maybe I should do something else. And I did, and I'm really happy with how it turned out, actually. Yeah, it's nice to finally be free of the chains of my Pixlr past, because I used Pixlr for basically everything until I got Photoshop, and it's really good for a free program, I'll say, but it does have some limitations, and I just find Photoshop a lot easier to use personally, although, you know, some people are really good at it, but Pixel used to be a lot nicer to use back when it was just like a straight up Photoshop clone. But I think Adobe must have hit him with a cease and desist. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I was quite happy with it because I don't know. When you DIY a lot of stuff, I don't know. It's kind of difficult sometimes, I feel. But yeah, I spent a lot of time, so I'm happy that you like it. I'll do shading up there, not shadowing, shading, and then probably shadow down here too. But yeah, I am happy to finally reveal it. It's been through a few changes. I did put it on the cloud so I could maybe show it to you guys, but I don't know if the cloud will like reveal information or not. I don't want like my file names to come up and stuff, so I'm a bit like, oh, I don't want to dox myself. Yeah, no, same. Like Photoshop, there is so much to learn. I salute anyone who is even half a master of it, honestly. It's crazy. I remember actually because I used to use Photoshop like a lot more than I do now, so I used to have a bit more of a grasp on it. It's kind of changed a lot since, well, not a lot, but you know, they've added stuff, taken away stuff, whatever, right? I used to do a class called Media Studies way back when, and once the teacher asked me for help with Photoshop, and I was like, buddy, you're asking the wrong kind of person. I don't know nothing. It was a really weird issue. It was like someone was having issues with like the layers rasterizing, and I only have the briefest idea of what rasterizing means. So it was a mystery to both of us, and she didn't say for like a long time, because obviously most people forget to, right? Speaking of which, there's a save. But she lost basically all her work from that day. It was like a 2-hour session and she lost all of it. Oof. Though to be fair, that's happened to me before. Actually, I was talking about this to someone the other day, but I don't even know how I got onto the subject of it actually. But when I was younger, the show that got me into anime was called Tokyo Mew Mew. And it used to have a time slot on like a terrestrial channel, and once the channel did like a competition, like draw your own Mew Mew. So I went in for it, obviously, like why wouldn't I? I love the Mew Mews. But when I went on the like website for it, there was a bunch. So there was a sequel to Tokyo Mew Mew called Tokyo Mew Mew a la mode, and it introduced a new character, and loads of people had just taken this new character and called it like, I don't know, Mew Bethany, and uploaded it as if it was their own character, and I was so mad. I was like, what the heck, these fraudulent fraudsters uploading my Akimi's work, how dare they? I was so mad. I actually emailed about it to them. I was like, how dare you? I was like 11 years old or something. I never got a response. It was a very polite, angry email, to be fair. I was so mad. I was like, you spoil her good name? How could you? You dare? Yeah, devastating. But anyway, the point of that story was I spent forever doing my own on MS Paint, and it wasn't even that good, because I was 11 years old, of course, so I could not draw very well, especially anime style. It was this kind of stuff was what I was drawing, right? Like, and so I took this photo of the main Mew Mew Ichigo from Google Images, and I drew over it as like my totally original OC, Do Not Steal edgy girl. She was grey and she had black hair, and I loved her immensely. I can't even remember what I called her, but it would have been something very weeby, obviously. Still am a weeb. And oh, I didn't like that. And yeah, it took me so many tries to get it right because MS Paint, the crappy Dell laptop that my family had at the time, it could not handle me being on MS Paint for like 3 or 4 hours at a time, like trying to recolor this Mew Mew, and I kept not saving and losing 3 hours of work, and it was awful. I did it like 2 or 3 times before I finally like speed run it and finished it. But man, that's like a core memory for me. 11 with an email. Yeah, that was the first email I ever had, was 11. I begged my parents to set me one up. It was with UK Online. That's what I remember. And there used to be a character called Pucka, and it had something to do with her in the name. That's like Pucka. I think it was like a Chinese girl with buns, actually, weirdly enough. I was so dedicated. I wanted to win that competition so bad. I don't even know what you won. And I didn't even realize, that there was anime merch out there that I could just buy really expensively. I mean, it was probably harder back then to get weeaboo merch like to Western countries as opposed to now, where it's actually quite easy. I do it quite a lot. Although I only have a little bit of Tokyo Mew Mew merch. One, because it's really expensive, the old stuff, and kind of bad quality because it's from 2002, most of it, when it first came out, right? I didn't watch it when it first came out, by the way, obviously. I'm not that much of a hag. But like, they only recently started producing merch now because there's going to be a reboot of it this year, which I've been following for like the last 2 years since they put out audition calls, because they had a whole audition contest for who was going to play the main Mew Mew, and I really wanted to apply, but it was, middle of pandemic, no way to get to Japan, and I can't read kanji or speak fluent enough Japanese to like even be considered slightly for the role. But a pipe dream. I really wanted to apply, even though it would have been stupidness. But they've got like the whole audition process up on YouTube on their channel, which was really fun to watch. But yeah, when I went to Japan in 2019, I think it would be now, and I got a bunch of merch from like the reboot. Well, the reboot hadn't been announced yet, but I think they were kind of testing the waters, so they'd released a bunch of stuff. So I got some like key charms and stuff. And I was super happy when I discovered that in the Graph Art store. I think it was in Shinjuku. Maybe? Yeah. I got suggested some photos from my holiday, and I was so sad. I really want to go back. But I gotta get in my studying reps first, so I can communicate a little bit better. Because my Nihongo is a little bit chotto, if you will. Like, my friend Nori, because obviously by osmosis, when you're a little bit weeby, you kind of pick up some random bits, right? And he would sort of ask me like, Nihongo wa hanashimasu ka? And I'd be like, chotto, which means like kind of, not really. It was pretty funny. You had to be there. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to surprise my friends there, like, hello, I speak the Japanese now. It's me. I did try and learn on my own when I was like, again, like 11, 12, 13-ish, but I had it really crappy. It was like Japanese for dummies, and there was no hiragana or katakana in it. It was all written in Romaji, and obviously that's not good. Like, the first thing you should learn when you're learning Japanese is hiragana and katakana, right? Because it just makes it a lot easier, because at least you can kind of write a little bit, and it helps with kanji as well, because you can find kanji by searching the hiragana, if that makes any sense at all. And it was all in Romaji, and I wouldn't even follow the lesson structure. I would just kind of skip to the bits I wanted to know. It's like I play the saxophone, and I played the saxophone then, and so I just skipped to like, oh, what's saxophone? Oh, sakusophone. Excellent. That's all I needed to know, and that would be it. So bad. My lesson structure unparalleled. Okay, that's kind of a hair shading. I really struggled with the hair shading last stream, because we kind of got up to the shading and I was like, first of all, I need to eat because I have to go to jiu-jitsu in like a few hours. Second of all, I'm struggling with this hair shading, so I kind of want to just ditch. And then in the meantime, I didn't look up how to shade, like the fool I am. I mean, I guess so, but I mean, if you're not actively trying to learn Japanese, that's probably fine. It's the fact that I was a 14-year-old actively trying to learn it, but so badly, and then I'm now older and still trying to learn it and doing badly, right? Water bottle ASMR. I haven't drunk all day, which is probably quite bad actually, but it's one of my character flaws, is I just don't drink enough water. Yeah, I don't really know how I'm shading this, just scribbles I suppose. I think I might try and put some highlights in and then work in the shading around them maybe. Should I try and smudge these bad boys? Maybe a little. I'm not sure how much I actually like the effect though. I mean, I guess it's okay. No, that's silly. That looks silly. I'll do it on this, because I think it would look it looks more normal on spherical thingies, I guess. Okay, I guess that's a thing. Yeah, I do jiu-jitsu, Japanese jiu-jitsu, but we do some kind of BJJ stuff. And I also watch Jujutsu Kaisen on the subject of jiu-jitsu. Although it's not quite as cool as sorcery fights, what I do. I don't think many things could be kind of as cool as that. Although speaking of which, I do need to catch up on the manga of that. I'm behind by about a month. Which, I don't know if he's gone on break again, but it feels like kind of a lot right now that I need to catch up on. Okay, let's try and zoop this down a little. It's kind of a thing. I feel like it's kind of coming together. We'll probably do some more shady light stuff here. I don't know why I insisted so much on the light source. I'm probably just going to ignore it now. I feel like as long as there's some semblance of cohesion, it can't go too badly wrong. Overall. Yeah, I'm really excited for the new season of Jujutsu Kaisen whenever it's gonna come out, because it's getting into some really cool plot points, and my boy Choso will get some more screen time, and you can't go wrong with that. I think it'll be probably Shibuya arc next, which is gonna be absolutely crazy. And I'm super excited for anime onlys to react to it, actually. I imagine that's how Attack on Titan fans feel at the moment, because the last season's being animated. And like, I haven't kept up with Attack on Titan since season 1 actually, but I know what's kind of happening in the manga, and oh boy, there's a lot happening, a lot that's gonna happen, and I don't envy all of the heartbreak people are gonna feel. Kind of makes me glad I don't have a horse in that race. I cared about Petra, and then, spoiler alert for like 2012, I guess, she died, and then I was sad. I hope there were no no people too attached to her that you know hadn't caught up with the anime recently. But I mean, it's kind of old spoilers now. But very ominous. Sorry if no one's got to that bit yet. Yeah, big F for Petra. Big F. She could have been so much more, and she was hated. I was really quite sad. It reminds me and my friends, we used to go to a Domino's that was near where we all had classes and stuff, and we used to, for fun, kind of do like comic book character names and stuff like that. So like one time I think I was Iron Man, and then like there was a Batman and then someone else, and then my best friend, she was Aquaman, and it's like, this was way before Justice League, like the movies and stuff came out, right? And it was like, who cares about Aquaman, you know? Sorry if anyone cares about Aquaman, but he's not like the first comic book hero that springs to mind, right? But like, I don't know, it tickled me. But anyway, once we went and we did like anime characters, because you know we were insufferable, and I was Petra, and the guy who was serving us, he was Eastern European, and I think he actually thought that was my name, because he kind of did like a double take. So I felt a little bit bad actually that I got his hopes up, and I was not really called Petra. But yeah, we made friends with one of the pizza guys who worked there actually, and like it was like his last shift once, and he drew like comic book characters on the back of our Domino's cards. I think I've still got mine, or comic book in-game characters, because he drew Toad on the back of mine. And I've still got it. I still have it. Hope he's out there, still tossing pizzas in the sky. He's not dead, he didn't die. I don't really know what happened to him. just to clarify. I don't know how I feel about that. The shading, I mean, like, not the fact I just implied a guy was dead. Yes, artists in the wild. Maybe one day I'll dig out the Toad picture and I'll post it to my Twitter and be like, this is him, guys. This is the guy. He drew me a Toad. I wonder if he's a VTuber fan now. I wouldn't put it past him. If he entertained that and knew of Toad. I mean, most people know of Toad though. But maybe there's a small chance. I'll put out like a missed connection from like a long time ago, it feels like now. What if he is a VTuber? Oh god. You make an excellent point. I don't know if I would be happy or sad about that. I think it would be hilarious though, actually. Do a collab drawing competition, let's go. That would be really funny, actually. What if he remembered me? No, he was quite a bit older than me at the time, so I'm not sure if he would be into VTubers now, but maybe. There's no age limit for having good interests, to be honest. Actually, this shading isn't going quite as bad as I thought it was gonna go. Like, the buns are a little suspect, not gonna lie. But, we'll fix it in post. They look less like metal than my model's hair. Which is, we're on the up and up. We're on the up and up. Yeah, I'm kind of flying blind right now, honestly, with how to do this. I did watch some YouTube videos before my last stream about like how to color anime, but I couldn't translate that to my own stuff. I did kind of a bad job. But it's fine. It's fine. We move. We are moving. Oh man. I mean, it kind of looks like a sound wave actually. Oh, I found out recently that the microphone I use I mean, it's such a silly thing to just find out, but it's not stereo, it's mono, is that the word? Anyway, it doesn't pick up like if I go from one side to the microphone of the other, so you don't get any like horrible ASMR moments, thank God. I think I would die a death actually if that were to happen, quite literally. Dead on stream. VTuber fail compilation. Dead on stream. Okay. Okay, we're doing something. I kind of just wish the scribbles had a little bit more body to them, you know? I feel like they don't make a lot of sense. This is bringing me back to like my DeviantArt days, where I think I did an example of this in like my previous art stream, and it was like I used to try and draw a hair by like, should we use it on her? Maybe we do it on her. I used to just do like strands of hair one colour and then like switch to another colour, like I don't know, we'll just do this green for the sake of comparison and do that, and then switch to like another colour and do this, and that would be how I would colour hair, which obviously looks horrible. It looks like a bunch of sticks. But I thought it was the coolest way to shade ever. I thought I'd really discovered like a life hack or something, you know? I hadn't. Spoiler alert, I hadn't. But the thought was there, you know? I was an artiste. An artiste, I say. Yeah, I'm trying to think of how to save this, honestly. As in save this drawing. As in stop it from being terrible. Maybe I add some more shading, I'm not sure, but maybe we go to the darker shade now. Oh, this is the darker shade, never mind. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think looking at it in OBS and stuff is how it actually looks versus like on my monitor, which it looks slightly different. And it doesn't look like the worst ever. I think I've definitely done worse art than this. So I'll take it. I'll take it. I might... I'm not sure. Again, it's these... I didn't like this last time, so I don't know why I did more of them. But it's these chunky monkey, like, bits at the bottom I don't super like the shading of. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how we feel, actually. I'm not sure. Maybe I will do a little bit more. This feels very empty, this bit. Maybe I do some more like that. I'm not sure. And the thing is, I can't even progress with the the furisode because I haven't even done the design, so maybe that's what we do next. I might call it quits on this one and maybe we brainstorm some patterns for this whole thing, this whole shebang. Big sleeves. You can see my hilarious quick model I've done to show the art, the reference, clothing reference. I was gonna post it on my Twitter and I forgot. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll call it. I'm just gonna quickly switch to just chatting in case any like weird things come up while I or maybe I'll quickly, so this is where we're at thus far. Haha, big word. Let me zoom out. Oh. Including original OC Do Not Steal. This is kind of the state of affairs right now. I think she probably needs a bit more shading here and here, but maybe I'll skip back to her in a bit once we figured out designs and stuff. Anyway, back to just chatting for a second. And then I will open things. Yeah, no, I'm quite glad that I I'm quite glad that I didn't open then, because you would have seen Nicolas Cage. That would have been really good. Okay. Okay, Rush Seat is opening. I'll open the Hakama as well in Spo page. Okay. We move back to game capture. Yeah, so this is what we have so far as references. It's very rough and ready at the moment because I'm still ironing out the details a little bit. But this is, ignore the hands as well. I can't draw hands. The the ones on these were complete fluke. These are probably the best hands I've ever drawn. So let me just ignore hand. A sea anemone looking ass hands. Anyway, this is the state of affairs. I mentioned in my previous art stream that I was really inspired by, oh god, my voice, Marge Simpson. I was inspired by kind of Japanese traditional clothing because I'm really into kitsuke, which is like kimono dressing and stuff. So this is a furisode, and this is hakama. These are hakama boots. Right now I've just kind of squished in like the flat colours and stuff just to have a look at how it would look IRL. I actually need to change the obi colour on the stream art to the kind of cute yellow colour I decided to go for, because when I was looking at fashion hakama and furisode, a lot of the times it's a contrasting colour, and I previously had this kind of I think it's this colour. I kind of had this blue. Yeah, I'll show you. Like, I had this blue and it's just not contrasting enough, and I just kind of needed a little bit more warmth and stuff. So I changed it. Anyway, so this is the state of affairs. I hope you enjoy her face. My face, very cheeky. I added the stars on. You'll notice I was going to add them on here, but I hadn't had chance yet. But those are coming soon, because a lot of ceremonial hakama, ceremonial being like literally for graduation ceremonies, they have cute like sakura designs and things on them, so I kind of wanted to do that with stars. Contrasting bow. I could have gone a bit more crazy with the bow, but I didn't want it to be too much for my mama to draw when it comes to it, so I kind of held back on that a little bit. What else do we have? But yeah, so this is the furisode. Furisode means trailing sleeves. It's actually one of the most formal ways, no, I think it is the most formal way to wear hakamas with furisode sleeves, but you know, in recent years, Japan is changing a lot with how it approaches traditional clothing and whatnot, and I'm making it more accessible and chilling on the rules a bit more, especially because the rules kind of came in quite late anywho. So yeah, that's why I decided to go for that. Also, I just love the look of furusore with hakama. Like, I love the graduation outfits. I keep going back to this image, but it kind of shows the outfit style best. So this is, I think this is not a full furusore. It's either chu furusore, which is like medium furusore, or it's like a komono homongi. But yeah. So right now I kind of need to think of what patterns to do on the furusore sleeves, which is going to be really difficult. So I'm just kind of going to attempt some stuff and see how it goes, I think is the current state of affairs. So, okay, cool. Just checking I'm on the right layer. Yeah, I guess I went through this last stream, but I'll go through it again as well. So this is the inspiration behind the current outfit, as in for patterns and stuff. So I'm gonna have to have a really quick drink of water because my voice is catching. It sounds really bad. Okay, refreshed, kind of. My voice still caught as I said refreshed. Yeah, this is this is actually a Disney furusore. They come out with them for coming of age day, Seijin Shiki, which is kind of around this time in January. And that's when people who turn 20, or I think they changed the age to 18 actually, but in Japan they get dressed up in like their formal wear and stuff and go take pictures and whatnot. It's really cool. You get like lots of really cute pictures from it, and it's really a lot of good inspiration if you're into kitsuke. So that's that, and I really like the star print, obviously, because I am a star who fell from the sky to be a VTuber. And I like the way the pattern wraps on the sleeve. Then there's this one. I like it less, which is why it's hidden, but it's just the stars are not a traditional imagery found in traditional kimono patterns, so it's kind of hard to find inspiration actually. So I just saved this one just in case, but it's nice. I just like it less than the others, but it's just some star inspiration. And then we've already seen the hakama one, but this is just the general idea of how the style of hakama dress looks. Then there's this one, and this is just more star print inspiration because I'm still not entirely sure how I'm going to approach it. But again, like, star print super rare in traditional kimono and stuff, so I just grabbed all the inspiration I could. Same for this one in like the corner here, and then these two are homongi in the bottom corner here. And they were just, I really like the way that the pattern wraps on the sleeves, so I saved those as well. I in particular really love this one with the kind of misty clouds. I think that's so pretty, and I would love to buy it. These are both from a kimono buying site. I think it's called So. Yeah, the one that I used to peruse a lot actually closed in the Panettone, and I was quite sad about that. It's called Ichiroya. But now they're gone, and there's fewer kimono stores to peruse and window shop at sometimes. Anyway, so this is what we're working with, and I'm kind of gonna draw a lot more inspiration from these two, I think, and this. So yeah, so my plan, I think, I'm gonna switch to kind of a yellowy color. Let me just eye drop this one actually, but I'm not sure that the final result will be yellow. Oh, there's a big one there I could have eye dropped. But I think we're gonna do some kind of star print on like the sleeves, kind of maybe like shooting stars, like how I've done for my logo. I could do some kind of wrapping around like this one onto the front of the piece, so maybe we'll try that. So maybe this kind of thing. But yeah, you're getting 3 inside looks into my model redesign I'm hoping that if I ever decide to do a model reveal, which unlikely, because I like seeing other people's model reveals, but I feel kind of like I would feel like a dummy doing one myself. I don't know why. But yeah, this is the inside scoop. Do this kind of very swoopy, flowy design of some kind of shooting star kind of a thing. I think that could be kind of cute. And do some like nice kind of fadey patterns and whatnot. We'll go a little bit more modern because we kind of have to. We'll just get like the general direction of the pattern, I think. Do something like that, or is that a little too following the kind of this kind of thing? Maybe. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think it's cool. I really like kitsuke and kimono and that kind of thing. So for a while I was really stumped on what to put my model in, because right now, I mean, I like it, but a cardigan and a t-shirt is a little bit I don't know, I wanted something a little bit cooler, I think, and I just kind of had a like duh moment. I was like, I really enjoyed this kind of traditional, very specific kind of clothing. Why am I not putting myself in it? I can't believe I literally only had this revelation like 2 weeks ago, and I've been a VTuber since last July? What's wrong with me? So yeah, I'm quite surprised it took me so long. And also I've been sort of into it more and more recently as well, because I've kind of discovered a bunch of really cool kimono accounts and stuff on Instagram and YouTube. I really suggest Billy Matsunaga if you're interested in kimono and that kind of thing, because she is really good, because she can speak and read fluent Japanese, so she can understand these really cool older sources and stuff like that. And she's got like the first-hand knowledge because she's a professional kimono dresser, so that also really helped me in remembering that I actually enjoy this. And maybe do like a bit of a wrap around on the top here. I'm just kind of mapping out the flow of the design, I think, at the moment, because I'm still, because obviously we have the stars on the hakama, so I'm like, do I really want to do more stars? The answer is yes, but it's incorporating them in such a way that it doesn't look like too much, you know? Also, I'm realizing the cross on the hands looks slightly culty. It's literally just because they look super bad. That's the only reason. Okay. I kind of dig this. I kind of like the flow of this. Obviously, we'll thin it out around the collar a little bit because it's quite busy. Yeah, because if we're going for this kind of thing, they're kind of beautiful in their simplicity, I think. I need to sometimes remember that less is more. I was quite tempted to do like, oh, I don't have the picture, but I've got a picture saved of a girl in a hakama set. She's kind of gyaru, so she's kind of got the gyaru hair set, which is, you know, big and curly, and she's got the hakama and like a really cool kind of obijime, which is like an obi kind of tie that goes around the outside, like this one here. But it's really cool because it's like a waist chain, and I loved it. I really wanted to try and incorporate it, but I thought it would just be a little too busy considering everything else, and then it's harder to rig as well because it would be on like multiple layers, and then it would have to also shake as she turned and stuff like that. It would be a lot. I'm already kind of having to deal with this is probably going to be quite expensive and hard to rig, because I forgot to draw them in the previous one. I need to add them, but she's also got these hair clips that I need to draw on there. There we go. We're tying in all of the gold and yellow. It's gonna be a lot more chill and subdued when I actually get round to rendering it nicely. Some more water. I have kind of a bad throat anyway, and talking for an hour it makes it even more apparent. Yeah, because I was a dumb child and I hurt my throat as a 2-year-old. I said on Twitter the other day that I was in my clumsy era because I've been dropping things, but even as a child I was in my clumsy era. The reason why, if you don't like gross things, maybe tune out for like a couple minutes, but like when I was younger, I was teething, I guess. I was 2 years old, I was teething, I think, and I was chewing on like a broom handle, like a sweeping broom, and I fell on it and it hit the back of my throat. So I think my throat is kind of ruined from it, actually. Fun fact. Very, very fun fact. So yeah, I've always been in my unlucky era, I think, actually. I think I'm just born unlucky. That's okay. You just gotta live with things. Oh, hello, Deveru. Yeah, I was a complete dumbass. Yeah. Not much has changed, to be quite honest. I'm still clumsy and stupid. Well, just clumsy. I don't think I'm that dumb sometimes. This is probably one of the weirdest that's done kind of streams I've done. At least the PGM is here making up for it. Anyway, I'm just trying out some kind of star patterns along the lines that we've created. The yellow probably isn't going to stay. It's just kind of like a movement line, I guess. I should have done the stars on another level. Maybe I am dumb. Yeah, let's try the one at the next level up so we can remove the yellow. Yeah, just working on reference sheets today. So kind of the inside scoop on the end goal of the model. Da-da. I wasn't sure if I was going to work on reference sheet, but I kind of just wanted to. I've been really like into it. That seems like such a silly thing to say, yeah, like, oh, I've been so into designing my model recently. But I don't know, I just want to strike while the iron is hot and get it done while I'm like, you know, motivated to, I guess. Because otherwise, who knows when it'll get done. Oops, it's a big blob. But yeah, this is just kind of the general idea. We maybe might not stick to stars. I'm not sure. I feel like, is that 2 on the nose? Is that 2 on the nose? I don't know. Oh, and further updates. I thought about it for a while and I'm probably not going to change my VTuber name. Oh, thank you. At least there's one good thing about this stream, right? The cute art makes up for those terrible stories. Yeah, yeah, I'm not changing. For a while I was thinking about changing my stream name, just because I told this story last art stream, but I commented on someone's Twitch stream. I think it was like their debut, and I was like, oh, congrats, debut, your singing's nice. And they were really sweet, but they were like, how do you thank you for your comment. I was like, oh no. How awkward for me. But it took me quite a long time to settle on a name before I wanted to start streaming and, you know, make a Twitter and start interacting and stuff. And recently all of the kind of the research, I guess, that I've been doing into kitsuke and kimono dressing, because it's a very old-fashioned name. It kind of just made me want to keep it still, to be honest, because the name I got, because I was researching, because I wanted specifically an old-fashioned name, because I really like old-fashioned names, and I found the name Momochio is actually a geisha's geime, which geime is the name they take on when they become a maiko, and it's a geisha's name, or a maiko's name, sorry, from 1913. And I was like, you know, this really just makes me want to keep it, like the historical meaning behind it and that kind of thing. I got quite attached to it again, so I'm still going to be Momochio for a while, or ever, basically. People have a hard time saying Deveru. They need to get their pronunciation reps in. They need to be schooled. Yeah, at least we can commiserate with each other. Yeah. I think sometimes it's important to stick to what you like, rather than, you know, what will make things easier for other people. I mean, obviously that doesn't apply to everything, but for things like this I think it does apply, and I think it's okay to have a kind of weird to pronounce, hard to pronounce name. But yeah, that's the story behind that and Momochio in general. Maybe I'll post on Twitter the picture of Momochio, the originator of Momochio. I kind of want to see if her Okiya is like a geisha house. I want to see if they kept the line going, because there's naming lines, right? I kind of want to see if they still have it, if they're still in existence. Yeah, definitely Deveru, you know? I feel like if the name feels right to you, you gotta stick to it, and that's what I have done. As you will have done. Oh man, I'm struggling with this one. There we go. Yeah, this is in no way gonna be like a final design. I'm just trying to like get the ideas down here. See, hello? I just want to kind of get the gist of it down. So, we are following the yellow stripes, and the yellow stripes will, in theory, disappear. And then we'll do, like, I don't know, some glow behind these or something. I'm not sure. Yeah. I don't know who I think I am trying to design my own furisode when there are artisans who do this for a living, but obviously it's not that deep. It's just for my kawaii anime character, so it's fine. I should the draw your own anime character that I created on the ref sheet portion of this stream. I feel like she should be my alter. You know, there was a trend for a while last year, like early 2020, of people having like VTuber alters, and it was like VTuber but edgy. So they just kind of, I remember Mint, who was a VTuber then, before she graduated. She had one and it had like red hair instead of like the blue tips that she had and stuff like that. And Kani Kanizawa had, loads of people had them, especially in that kind of little circle of VTubers. But this girl, she can be my altar. This is my altar. My totally original Naruto character. We've moved on from Yu-Gi-Oh! My totally original Naruto character. Oh man. I was talking about Naruto with someone the other day. I can't remember why. I can't remember why at all. I love that though. Obviously, most people did, but I collect because I was young and dumb. I used to collect all the anime as manga that I used to watch. So I spent so much money on these manga volumes, and I could have just, I mean, at least it's good the money went to like the writers and stuff, so I'm not that mad about it. But I got like so many volumes of Naruto and Bleach. It's so bad. And I've still got them because no one wants to buy manga, really. I mean, you know, some people do, but it's also so expensive to ship. And oh god, I'm just stuck with volumes upon volumes. And then the one manga I did sell, I wish I hadn't sold because it's not in print anymore. And it's super hard and expensive to find. Because I sold my Tokyo Mew Mew volumes like maybe a couple years ago. And I was really sad to do it because it was the first anime that I got into. Yeah, I do. I have so many. I have like a big bookcase because I really enjoy reading, and yeah, they take up quite a lot of it. Yeah, RIP indeed. So I've been collecting that, but I've been getting them secondhand from like sites like A Books and stuff like that, and some of the volumes I've got have been so damaged. And they weren't disclosed at all. They said they were good condition, but there's been ink marks and food stains in them and stuff. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Right now? I wish I just kept them. Because they're going for stupid prices right now because of the reboot coming up. So everyone's like, oh my god, my nostalgia. Which, same. I'm not any better. But I'm so sad. Why did I sell you? Yeah, they're going for super expensive. I'm gonna check on eBay how much they're going for right now. Like, the Japanese volumes don't go for that much because, like, people obviously can't read Japanese. Where I live, obviously. Let me see, Tokyo Mew Mew. Manga. It's been a while since I've looked, to be fair. Oh, hello? Oh my god, you guys. You guys. So, someone's selling the whole job lot of the edition that I used to own for £1.24 currently with bidding. If anyone bids in the next 5 days and increases the price because people don't know how to use eBay, I will flip. I will flip. So, it's already got 3 bids, and I know there's going to be some goofball who freaking bids and he bids so early and it takes the price up to like £50 or something. I know it's gonna happen. I know it, and I hate it. It's my pet peeve. As you can tell, I'm so angry because it's happened to me so many times. You get like people who don't know how to use freaking they don't know how to use eBay. And they bid way too early, and they put the price up for literally everyone, and it's like you could get it for so much cheaper if you just chilled out. Yeah, I would buy it now if I could. Like, money, no object for this, because they're in such good condition. Oh my god, that's got me so excited. And I really want to buy it, guys. I really want to buy it. Do you think if I sent them a message, they'd be like, okay, you can have it? You don't understand, like, a single volume of, like, the fourth and fifth book in the series, they can be like so expensive for not very good quality. Oh man. And it's so rare to get them in the UK in the whatchamacallit, the one that because there's a bunch of different covers, and it's so rare to get them in the covers that I like, because it's Tokyo Pop. For reference, there's currently a job lot available in the US, and it's £92 for the job lot, $125. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh man. Oh. I'm freaking out, guys. I'm freaking out. If someone puts the price up, I will be mad. I'll be mad. Oh god. If that... Oh. I've lost the ability to speak. That's kind of cute. Okay. That kind of thing, maybe. Anyway. But yeah, it's usually $125 is kind of the current going price for a set of 7 books. Oh, the example. How? Maybe. Maybe I might send them a message and see what they take for them. Oh god, it's so cheap delivery as well, and it's in the country. Okay, yeah, people are being absolute dummies with the bidding. Why are they bidding? There's 5 days left. Ah! Yeah, exactly. It always happens, those freaking snipers. Not that I'm not guilty of it. I've definitely sniped an auction or two, if I'm honest. Yeah. But, oh man, I really want them. It's my birthday soon. I can do it, right? I can do it, right, guys? It's fine, right? Early birthday present to me. Ah. Yeah, that is obviously one of my pet peeves, is people who don't know how to eBay properly. That really gets me going. Oops, shies. Hope none of you saw that. Then snipe. Yeah, I'll be the snipey. Oop. Well, I will watch the whatchamacallit, I'll watch the auction and see how it goes. I wanna stop driving. I was gonna say stop driving me to sin. That's your whole shtick. You are Deveru Satan. That's your whole thing. You're just doing your job. I make good jokes, and they are great jokes. Make that a little smaller. Okay, I mean, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this so far. I'm kind of going for this, but with this kind of artwork. But it's difficult. Oh man, I can't believe... Ah yes, your very subtle cover. Your very subtle cover. Who'd have seen that coming? I don't know. Man, what are the chances of me looking that up and then that being on there? Actually, thank you guys for getting me on the tangent of manga I used to read, because otherwise I definitely would not have seen that. So, you know, it takes a village to endorse obsession. But man, when I say Tokyo Mew Mew is the best shit ever, I really mean it. Like, I loved that show as a kid. I am so happy there's gonna be a reboot coming this year. Like, I freaking love. So It was actually my first cosplay was Tokyo Mew Mew. I dressed up as Mew Ichigo for Halloween when I was 11. And I did like, you know, the cat pose. So like, let me change to a different color. So the cat pose, I was like 11 years old, where you do like the nya expert mode drawing. I did that as 11 years old. I think my parents have like the picture somewhere. I wish I had it, because I think it would be really funny. But like, one of my deepest, darkest secrets is that when I was younger, it's not even a deep, dark secret, but I took the first page of the manga. I took that with me to the hairdressers and was like, cut my hair like this, please. Because I wanted like the, you know, anime girl bob cut, right? With the bangs. Yeah, I was an early weeb. It's because my parents, we didn't have like, you know, cable or Disney Channel or anything growing up. So we only had like the free terrestrial channels. And they showed, it was called Mew Mew Power in, you know, the Western world. But it was Tokyo Mew Mew, like the original, and they showed that as like part of their cartoon programming. And I didn't know what anime was at the time, but I knew how to Google, and I kept pulling up like results of like, what's this Japanese thing, what's manga, what's anime. Only like I pronounced anime unironically as like anime, because I didn't know how to pronounce Japanese words. And yeah, I eventually stumbled upon it in Borders, which was a bookshop at the time. They don't exist anymore. And I remember showing my dad it, and I was like, Dad, look at this. It's a manga. It's Japanese. It's Japanimation. And I was like, please, can I have it, please? And he was like, how far through it are you? And of course, I was super far through it because I'd read loads of it in the bookstore. But I pretended that I wasn't that far through it. I was like, oh, only this far, actually. And he was like, because he didn't realize, because none of us knew, like, because Japanese stuff, it wasn't that big then, right? That you read Japanese books the opposite way. And he was like, wow, you're nearly all the way through that, Momo. And I was like, no, I'm definitely not. It's actually just because Japanese books are read the opposite way. So he very begrudgingly let me have the book. And it started a lifetime of obsession. Lol. And that's my origin story. That's my villain origin story of how I got into weeb shit. and tried to learn Japanese from Japanese for Dummies. Actually, that might be a really funny stream idea, actually. Going through Japanese for Dummies. That actually could be quite funny. I might look into that. I don't have it, obviously, anymore, but I'm sure I could find it, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's really funny. It didn't do anything for me in learning Japanese at all, but I memorized the names of the characters in Tokyo Mew Mew, and they're all like names of fruits and cute things like that, and foods. So Mew Ichigo means strawberry, obviously, right? And so there was 5 Mew Mews in like the vanilla anime. So there was Ichigo, Minto, Retasu, Purin, and Zakuro, and that's like strawberry, mint, lettuce. Lettuce. Could you imagine being called lettuce? I would be so mad. Pudding and pomegranate. And so I used to be like, oh yeah, I know so much Japanese. Here are some fruits. I was like, Mom, Dad, ask me what Sakura means. Only it would have been really bad pronunciation, so it would have been, what does Sakura mean? And they'd be like, we don't know, Momo, what is it? I'd be like, it's this, it's pomegranate. I'm so good. Why aren't you investing in my Japanese? But yeah. Insufferable, probably. Insufferable. but I quite like it. They were simpler times. Oh, huh. Okay. They were simpler times, funner times for some reason. Oh, things were a lot less serious. Is how I would say it. Okay, let's see how this looks. Oh, removes the wrong layer. I mean, yeah, exactly. Like, they were like, why can't you be, you know, why can't you just keep up with, you know, how, because I used to be, you know, quite good at English literature and stuff like that. They were like, you know, why can't you just, like, keep doing this? I mean, obviously I didn't, like, flunk or anything, but I was like, Mum, Dad, Japanese is so good. Oh, I was like, why isn't this working? It's because I was erasing. Yeah, they're like, why couldn't you just like French or something? Which, to be fair, I did enjoy French too. I think my French teacher wanted me to stay on with French. Because, yeah. I did always quite enjoy it, I just sort of didn't choose it because I had other things I had to pick sometimes. I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about this design so far. Let's check we're on the right layer. We are not. Oops. That's why it's not drawing. First I was on eraser and then I was just on the wrong tool entirely. Anyway. Yeah, I feel like I've given out quite a lot about my past. Not that it really matters. I just don't tend to talk about it that often recently. Eep. Please erase. Oh, that's annoying. I think that's fine. Ah! I just think it's really fun to look back on, like, being a young weeb and stuff. Imagine if there had been VTubing at the time. Crazy. That'd be crazy. Although I do kind of wish, on the subject of learning stuff from an early age and stuff like that, I do kind of wish that I had stuck with Japanese or like had better resources to learn it at the time, because I think I could basically, if I'd, you know, stuck at it, I could be like more or less fluent by now. And I'm like, god damn it, why didn't I just try a little harder, you know? But when you're younger, it's not the kind of thing that like registers really. And so we have to live with this. This is an enjoy. Instead all I did was be like, ask me what strawberry means in Japanese. The answer may surprise you. Fruits hate her. Oh god, that's big. I keep forgetting to take my brush size back down. And I'm trying to think, I think the next anime that I liked after Tokyo Mew Mew, like Tokyo Mew Mew was quite a long phase for me. I think the next anime that I started liking was actually Naruto. That's because my friend got me into it. So we used to watch Naruto together when she came over to mine for like sleepovers. Which did you take, Japanese or French? I think I mentioned both. I imagine it'll be Japanese though. You can communicate with people from other cultures and languages. That's really cool. the more cynical mind could say, you can connect with VTubers across the globe. I kind of wish I'd stuck with foreign languages in general. I was pretty decent at them at the time, but yeah, all gone. All gone from my brain. Oh, that's really cool. I wish that my high school and college offered that. We only had like French and German. And I think they do Spanish now, actually. But yeah, there wasn't a lot of choice. You must have been quite fluent, or up there to be good without subtitles and stuff, especially because like a lot of anime is really like non-standard Japanese. I mean, not non-standard, but you know what I mean. It's not like everyday speak, I guess. But yeah, the only place that had a Japanese course was one of the not very good colleges near me. So I just didn't do it in the end, unfortunately. But self-study is pretty good. I was doing quite well on self-study, but obviously with doing like my masters and stuff, you kind of have to pick and choose what you can be interested in, and stuff had to go, unfortunately. Stuff just had to go. Oh, I sound like I'm like, in tears. My throat's just real bad. It's not even sore, it's just not good at its job. I mean, that's kind of cute. I feel like there's not very much dimension to it though, But at least it's a basic gist. Yeah, I feel like though, as soon as you would start kind of looking a little bit more into it again, right? And looking into the learning of it, you would come back quite quickly, I imagine. Like, I remembered, like sentence structure. Oops, is that the right layer? Nope. Like, I remembered sentence structure and stuff and verb forms and that kind of thing from when I tried learning when I was 14, quite recently. I say quite recently, so I probably started learning when I was like a younger teenager, and then I had like a few years off from learning it, and then I tried to start learning it again, and some of it kind of stuck. So I feel like you might have the similar kind of thing, especially because you were definitely definitely better at it than I ever was, because you had like proper tutelage. For a while I did have like a Japanese tutor that I paid for, but I moved away from Canada, which is where I was taking her lessons, and it was just kind of difficult because I lived on the east coast of Canada, and the west coast, the furthest coast from me. There's an 8-hour time difference, and it just made it too difficult to keep going to her, and I haven't found anyone good where I live recently yet. And you could take some Japanese courses through where I did my masters, but they all got full up, the spaces, before I could choose, so I couldn't do it anymore. Oops. Oh no, have I been on the wrong layer? No! No! I was wondering why it was weird. Okay. I just got too caught up in the Zatsudan. Okay. Let's try this again. I was like, why isn't it erasing? It's because it was erasing the stuff underneath. Whoops. Yeah, it's definitely on my list of things to get back. Like, I'm pretty okay at reading sometimes if I have like the time to make my brain work, but definitely, I need time. I couldn't do it on stream. Oh, hello, Himanshu. Yes, it's my first stream in a little while. I think it's going okay so far. I was working on it earlier in the stream. This is what we have so far. I changed the shading. I just completely erased it. Oh, there we go. Photoshop just takes so long to catch up with OBS. Yeah, she's looking better than last time. I just was like, I need a break from shading still. The hair, like, it took me about an hour to get it to where it is now, and I literally was just shading the hair. So I've not even touched the rest of it, shading-wise. And the hair is definitely still half done, but this is where we're at. Yeah, and so I'm just kind of working on ref sheets at the moment for the model, for my mama whenever she's ready to take me on. So this is the current state of affairs. I kind of dig it, actually. It's kind of cute. The X's are because I can't draw hands very well. Like the ones on like the previous, the chibi, are definitely a fluke. So I just crossed them out because they look really bad. Ah, I said zoom. So this is the state of affairs. Too much zoom. But yeah. This is... I wasn't sure how far I was going to go with the furusore and stuff, so I kind of drew her with the hands down to show my mama, whenever she's ready for me, how it would look hands down, because obviously kitsuke and kimono, not super common knowledge on how the clothing drapes. Yeah, actually, I'm really enjoying how the furusore is going. I think defining these a little bit has helped, I think. Oh god, I've trapped my finger in my headphone cord. It's a coily one, so I'm coiling it around my finger like I'm in a 90s TV show or something. Yeah, I think with a little bit of direction, these could be quite cute. But I think it does still need some kind of definition in the sleeves, you know? This is still just very much a first pass though. I'm still like, oh god, how do furusore work? Because obviously I'm not a professional kimono designer. Yeah, I've lightened the color of the hakama. I actually need to change it on this model. It's still the darker color, but I was saying very early in my stream where there was no one here, basically. I looked at it on like my laptop screen and on the kind of stream replay just to, when I was checking like sound and stuff, and it was so dark it looked nearly black. It just looked really bad, so I've lightened it up a little bit. I still might do the gradient. I mean, maybe we can see how it looks, I guess. Oh, all of my unnamed layers. I'm so glad you can't see them because they're hidden under my head. This one. Yeah. Let's see. See how it looks. Because, oh, I need to do it above. Yeah, it's above. It is above. What the heck? Yeah. Ah, I see my issue. I didn't change the color darker. I've got so many brain cells. Yeah, gradiated hakama are a thing. And they can look quite cute. So I am tempted to keep it in, especially as it has the stars on it. It'd be kind of like the night sky, maybe. Kind of cute. Kind of almost looks like she's just stepped in a puddle though. And that's what the boots are for. Yeah, I'm really enjoying doing drawing streams overall. I might stick with doing them for a little bit. I mean, obviously I still want to do gaming streams. I still need to play more of Ori, but I was getting so tilted during the last stream. I was like, oh god, someone save me. I definitely need to get good at gaming before I even consider doing a collab, unless it's just like a fun, silly collab like Phasmo or like, what else is there, like Gartic Phone or something? Because otherwise, it will be Momo carry, as in like everyone is carrying me, not I will be carrying anyone. Momo carry. Oh yeah. It's kind of cute. Maybe the gradient can stay. Maybe the gradient can stay. Oh, I can't believe I've been streaming for 2 hours. Even though, like, the first 10 minutes of that was really scuffed because restream was terrible to me. Maybe, I kind of want to add some more dimension to this, but I'm not really sure how to add it to the sleeves. I guess I can see, because this is kind of what I'm following. I could maybe add some deeper colors or outline the kind of swirly whirlies a little more. I think that could be a thing I might do. Yeah. Or add some more dimension to the stars in general. It's difficult. It's really difficult to think of how to approach this, actually. Yeah. I don't know, because it definitely is kind of cute, but I feel like it kind of lacks a little bit of impact, you know? But I don't want to add a gradient to the sleeves, because I think a gradient with the sleeves and the hakama would be kind of crazy, actually. Maybe add some kind of form of outline. I'm not sure. Maybe I screen tone brush everything. I love the screen tone brush, by the way. I used it on my new logo, and it looks really cute. I don't think you can even see it, actually. Maybe I'll pull that up and well, I think. This is my new logo, by the way. Oh no, I didn't save the one with screen tone. No. Oh, I did like a cute screen tone here. No. Oh well. Rest in peace. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to approach this. I guess I could just, you know, throw some stuff at it and hope that it sticks. I think that might be the way to go, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Maybe I'll start with trying to define these a little bit more in the kind of mistiness. I'm just gonna have a quick peep at the other canvas, because there's lots of like gradients. There's such a lot going on there with the Cinderella Furusore that I'm like, ah. Thank you. I have it saved on not on the cloud, because that's just my cloud saves. It is saved elsewhere, I promise. Oh. I heard something and it made me jump so much. I got really scared actually in my last stream. I was talking to my friends about it, but basically I was wearing this set of earphones, and they have open backs so you can kind of hear ambient noise a little bit, and I thought I heard like a growl or something, like I was in Ghost Adventures, like a ghost show or something. It wasn't anything. It was like the cords scraping against my chair, and it just sounded like something growling in my ear, and I was like, am I Zach Bagans right now? It was so freaky. I hated it a lot. It's so weird the way the Photoshop works with OBS, because it doesn't pick up like when I'm on the color picker or anything. It's just a blank screen until I figure it out what color I'm gonna use. I'm not convinced by this, actually. I'm not convinced. I think it just looks like I've not done the gradient tool properly. This is so difficult. I mean, obviously, it's not trying to be perfect, because this is very much just a first pass, like, what the heck am I doing kind of a thing, right? But still, I kind of want it to be slightly representative of the end goal, right? With all the humming I'm doing, I sound like the Dark Souls, the Knight of Katarina. What's he called? I can't remember. Do something like that, okay. Maybe if it was just a bit more definition in between the swoops. I don't know. I feel like when I get to like a point where I'm like, oh god, what do I do? I'm like, let's switch back to the other drawing. That's fine. I'm kind of tempted to do that now, even though I'm like kind of stumped on that one too, because obviously I need to draw this on it. Yeah, Sigurd. Sigurd? Something like that? Yeah, that. That's me right now. I mean, it's cute. I think I might just leave it there, actually, honestly. I'm working it when I've had more chance to think, because I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm lost. Yeah, so maybe this will be the end of my stream today. Maybe this will be the end of my stream, I think. Yes. Yeah, let's just do a roundup of where we're at and then call it. So yes, this is the current state of affairs as for model design. You're welcome for the early sneak peek of my model. This is the current state of affairs. I'm pretty happy with it, actually. Considering that we had no idea what we were gonna do when we started, it was turned out pretty cute as far as the design goes on the Frisode. So that's that. And then stream art, we made our own Yu-Gi-Oh! OC, how to draw anime. And we did shading on the hair. That's all we achieved with this one. And see, that's goddamn Photoshop. You have to click on the canvas. No green pin on? I'm sorry, I've got no IQ. What does that mean? Yeah, if you don't click on the canvas you're working on with Photoshop when you click onto another canvas or like onto another file, it doesn't show up. So I was talking like you guys could see and I forgot to click on the canvas to make OBS pick it up. It's really annoying. Adobe software does not play nice with streaming at all. But yes, this is the state of affairs. This right here. My how to draw anime OC, as I mentioned. She's very kawaii. Please be nice to her. Green hair clip? Yeah, I see. Thank you, GJ. Soon. Yeah, I forgot to draw it, actually. It's on one of the slides on my model art one. It's on one of the layers that I hid. Because I drew it on the wrong layer because it was just the same colour. There we go. They're gonna be yellow pins now. I just forgot to draw them. But yeah, don't worry. I remembered. I will be drawing them on there. Don't worry. I should probably just update my model artwork, but I really don't like the one that I've drawn on Twitter, so that will be updating soon, hopefully, as well. But yeah, this is the state of affairs. Nah, hairpins works as well. My brain doesn't work. I was like, green pins, green palette over here. Professional artiste. Yeah, this is where we're at. This is where we're at currently. Yeah, that was completely my bad. Let's go. Should we go to just chatting? Yeah, probably should. Oh, wrong slide. There we go. So I hope you guys enjoyed. It's it's been slightly scuffed, and it was a very random stream because I'm actually just testing if the restream thing works. It kind of works. I haven't tried it with like a scheduled event yet on YouTube, which I think is where issues are gonna happen, unfortunately, because I had issues with that last time I tried. So I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube right now. But yeah, it's been really fun. Again, I really like drawing streams. I didn't even know I had it in me because I'm actually quite shy with my drawing. Like the first drawing stream I did a couple days ago, I was really nervous for like the first half hour. Like, oh god, everyone's gonna know I'm really bad at Photoshop and I can't draw and blah blah blah. But it's been really fun. I've had a lot of fun with these more chill streams. Especially because I've been kind of tilted with games recently, although I probably should play some more of them. Yeah, I'm probably going to stream again tomorrow because I'm not in work until the evening. Yay! My shift finishes tomorrow at 10 p.m. I'm so sad. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably going to be like a similar time-ish. Like 2-3 p.m. GMT, which I think is like 10-11 EST, and way too early PST. But yeah, thank you guys for coming along. This has been a fun stream, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Yeah, I'm not lucky. My managers clearly hate me. I hate this. Oh god, yeah, there's a lot of things better left unsaid about my wage slave life. Anyway, on that very positive note, I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed. Thank you for coming. Bye. Bye. Thank you for coming. Bye.